Hey everyone, welcome back to Be Like Christ. I think that over the years I've been pretty tactful in the way that I've presented the gospel on this channel, and I try to be. I think there's a biblical concept, and there's all kinds of people from all different backgrounds that listen to this channel. But I want to talk about in this video why tact won't save you forever. And I want to take it from John chapter 18. I'm studying this chapter for our Bible study, and Jesus is arrested here. He's taken before Annas, who's the high priest, at least in name. And Annas begins questioning him about what he's been teaching, about his disciples, and what Jesus' message really is. And Jesus doesn't respond directly to him, but he tells him, he says, look, I've been teaching in the synagogue, I've been teaching in the temple, I've been teaching out in public on the hillsides and everywhere else. There's no question about what I've been teaching. Go ask anyone here what I've been teaching, and they'll tell you. And the truth was that Annas knew, because the Jews had been grinding their mind over Jesus' teaching for years now, trying to catch him in some error, and they couldn't do it. So not only did the common people know what Jesus taught, but Annas knew what Jesus taught, and Jesus didn't have... He wasn't going to take the time to answer a question that was disingenuous in the first place. And when Jesus responded this way, there was an officer standing by Jesus, and he hit him, probably in the face, with his hand, because he thought that he had disrespected the high priest by answering him this way. And I want to take our application from this, and that is that it's not always wrong to offend people with facts. The officer responds in this ridiculous way when Jesus presented the facts about the public nature of his ministry. And anyone who lives in the world today knows that people will act in ridiculous ways when you present facts or truth to them that they perceive as being disrespectful to someone or something that they approve of. The officer here acts like he's righteously offended. He hits Jesus, oh, how dare you disrespect our religious leader, the high priest. He's to be respected. And so he hits Jesus in this feigned righteous anger. Or feigned righteous offense. And the same is true in the world today. If you're observant at all, you'll notice that there's some people who act like they're oh so righteously offended when facts and truth are brought up to them. I cannot believe that you would say that this type of person is living wrong. I can't believe you don't support this. You're so bigoted. Oh, I'm so offended. You are so racist. You're so intolerant. You're so hateful. You're so non-tactful. You're so unloving. You're so non-Christian. Can't believe this. I'm righteously offended. But they don't ever present any facts as to why they're right. But that response by people who have this feigned righteous offense, I think it often gets into the heads of Christians that have soft consciences, that are mindful about the way that they present the truth. They go home and they look introspectively and they think, maybe that person was so mad at me because I didn't present the truth well, or maybe that was on me. Maybe I didn't have any tact. Maybe I didn't present the truth in love. And a lot of times they'll kind of draw back in the future because those offended people will get them to question whether or not they did the right thing. And I think what Jesus' example shows us here is that while, yes, we should look introspectively at ourselves, Jesus knew ahead of time that he was going to get hit for saying what he said. He knew that if he said what he said, offense was on the other end of it, that would be the product of what he said. And he shows here that he prioritizes the truth and the facts over the offense. The truth is, if we're going to live in a world that doesn't have any kind of offense in it, then we're going to have to live in a world that doesn't have any kind of truth in it. And no offense, but I'm not living in that world with you. So follow Jesus' example here. He shows the priority order. And while, again, yes, we should be mindful of what we say, how we say it, we should not allow people who are righteously offended against all the facts and evidence to control the way that we as Christians speak and follow our Savior.